Hi, uh, in this session, we are going to discuss with the concept that is data prep quick start. This is the service option provided by the Google Cloud. Mainly, it is helpful for data cleaning. That is to pre-process the data. We are going to use this data prep tool, and it uses the third party service that is Trifacta. Here we are moving into the Trifacta tool, Trifacta interface. There we are going to clean the data. This is through Google Cloud. And now I am going to start the lab. Okay, will take some time. Mainly this Trifacta, it is helpful for water, cleaning the data. So we can, before what giving to the ML model, um, before giving this data to the ML model, what we are doing, we are going to pre-process the data. That is for data cleaning. And this is one of our lab. Now you can see on right hand side the task. The task one is you are going to create a cloud storage bucket in your project because I'm going to upload the files or I'm going to import the files from the cloud storage. Second thing is you are going to initialize the cloud data prep. And third task, you are going to create a flow. In that flow, you are importing the data sets. We are selecting the what using we are using FEC, that is Federal Election Commission data sets. Okay. That data set we are going to download from the cloud storage. Then we are going to import that data sets here. And the fifth task is you are going to prepare the what candidate file. And the sixth task you are going to apply you are using some wrangle commands and apply the join operation. You are going to merge the two tables. Task 7, you can see the summary of data. And the last task is how to rename the columns. Each task we are going to discuss one by one. Okay, now the lab is started. Just you click on this open Google Cloud Console, open link in private window. This is here I am using the Microsoft Edge. So if you are using Google, you can use the incognito window. Now, very first task that is how to create a cloud storage bucket in your project. Okay, click on I understand. This is the interface you are seeing. This is the sandbox environment provided by the Google Cloud. We are using the Google Cloud Skill Boost account only for 1 hour. This lab is in active state. Up to that, we can use this interface. Only whichever the task they mentioned, we can do with the only those tasks. Now I'm going to move on to this cloud storage because I'm creating the bucket. Now please click on create bucket. In that you can give the name of for your bucket. This bucket name it must be unique. Here I'm giving the name as project ID control V. Then I'm default the value it is same as it is. Now I'm going to click on the create uh, bucket. Here I'm going to uncheck because I don't want to give this public access prevention on this bucket. So I'm going to uncheck. Now that bucket is created. After this is all about task one. So you can create a bucket in a simple way just by using the Google Cloud console environment. And another way you can use the command for creating a bucket. And the second task is initialize cloud data prep. First and foremost thing, I'm going to open the cloud shell. I'm going to create the service identity. How to create that one? Just copy this command. Before that, I'm going to open or activate the Cloud Shell. Okay. So greater than underscore or a mark. Here I'm activating the Cloud Shell. Some amount of the persistent disk storage it is available. So you can download any number of files here and you can use the files in your project. This is like an your what local machine. Okay, it will take some time and this prompt you're going to get, this is with respect to the project ID. Now, what you will do, going to copy this command to create the service identity. I'm going to use this and you will get the service identity as created. And now I need to move on to the trifecta interface. So how to move? Copy this service identity as created. Okay. Instead of going to navigation menu and searching all the things, here only I can give Alteryx Designer Cloud. You will get here Alteryx Designer Cloud you got. Okay. Just click on that one and now trifecta interface you will get. Okay. Just click on allow. Allow trifecta to access the project data. Just click on this checkbox. Click on agree and continue. And now allow Trifecta to access the project data. Now you click on allow option. Okay. It will take some time. By that time, we can see here. Second, third thing is what? How to create a flow. Now I'm allowing the Trifecta to access the project data. Click on continue. Click on allow. You can see the Trifecta interface. Okay, sometimes you will get an error and you have to verify once again the password. Wait, earlier it's not logged out properly. That's why it is showing an error. Okay, because here we need to check which user account. Okay, that user account is there here. You please use this username. Sign job 8181. Okay, password. And I'm going to copy this password. Click on accept. Okay, click on continue. Okay. Now I'm going to create a flow. Before that, I can check the progress. I initialize the cloud data prep. So that assessment is completed. Now I'm going to move on to the what create a flow. How to create a flow? Just click on the flow option, create blank flow. In that blank flow, you are renaming as FEC 2016 because federal election commission data sets uh, we are using in our project or in this lab. Just you're going to rename with FEC 2016 and the flow description as United States Federal Election Commission 2016. Okay, then click on OK. Okay. Next, how you are importing the data sets. To import the data sets, what you will do, click Add Datasets. In that import datasets, here I move on to this cloud storage. Give this pencil icon. Click on this pencil icon. Now you're going to give the path from where you are going to download the file. From where you can download the file, you can give this particular path. Control V, just go and you can click on this US FEC. In this US FEC, I'm going to select whichever the datasets he use cn 2016.txt. That is this one. I'm going to add this datasets. Okay, here I can add this dataset. Okay, one dataset I added, and one more dataset I need to add, that is IT cont 2016 orange.txt. First, before this, I'm going to rename this as candidate master 2016. Okay, I'm going to rename this. And this is the first file I imported, first text file. And the another file, what he mentioned, ITCONT 2016 orange.txt, that is not there because earlier it was there. What in the previous, they updated the data sets. That's why it is not there here. Okay, now we will take this CM 2000 instead of CM 2017. Okay, sorry, CM 2016 we can take. Okay, and we will remove this and we can rename this as what, campaign contribution 2016, because this is not there. That's why we are taking this another data set. Okay, then .txt. Now I can click on import and add to flow. Import and add to flow. As now the flow has created. After this, what I can do? Default this candidate master 2016. It is there. Okay. That is the first data set what I imported. Just I click on the edit recipe because I'm going to clean the data. Okay. For cleaning the data, we are going to use this option. For cleaning the data, we use this option. Wait. Okay. It will take some time. Yes. Now this Excel sheet is open. See, this is the visual representation of the data. How the data it is you can see uh, compared to the what text file. Now I'm going to clean the data. Now some cleaning operations we will uh, do. For that, what we can do here, um, okay, in the column 5, you can see the data from 1990 to 2064 is there. Now I can represent the year 2016. Okay. Keep the rows 2016 to 2018. We will keep that rows. I don't want other years. Column number 5. Okay. So I can made it as edit. Whatever he suggested, we will give that one 2016 in the suggestions panel, and the column 5 2018 we can give it here 2018. Okay, so keep matching rows. Only 2016 to 2018 we will get that data sets. After this, what we can do, I kept those rows here. Then now I'm going to clean another one, that is mismatch red. Whichever the uh, column is having mismatch red, I'm going to correct that one. How to correct? Okay, just changing the data type from into the string. What we will do here, okay, here these are all the mismatch values. Okay, I'm going to change the data type to string. Yes, that is correct here. And one more cleaning we need to do, that is filter on just the presidential candidates, which are those records that have the value P in the column 7. In the histogram for column 7, H over the two bins to see which is H and which is P. Click the P bin and remain that P bin same as it is. Okay, column 7. Okay, you can add this. If whichever the data I required, I took that data. Now I can apply the wrangle commands. Okay. And for this, now what I can do, wrangle the contributions file and join into the candidate file. Before you join the contribution file to the candidate file, means before merging both the file, candidates as well as contribution file, clean up the contribution file. How to do that one? Similarly, how you cleaned for this one, that is what candidate file. Now I can clean another data set. Okay. Click on FEC 2016 on the top grid view page. Okay, FEC 2016, I clicked on, then click to select the grayed out datasets. Yes, I selected. Then click add recipe. Okay, add recipe, then click edit recipe. The recipe is empty, add new step. Now you can see the transformation. Okay, now I'm going to insert this wrangle command. Okay, replace patrons column colon star with is delimiters what we are using. Okay, start and global true. Now I can apply those. Will they get this add? Now that is added. Add another new step to the recipe. What we will do? Click new step. Okay, now I'm going to apply the join operation. I'm going to join the data sets. Okay, two data set. One is candidate master 2016. I'm going to join with campaign contribution 2016. For that, I'm going to click on the join data sets. Where it is. Okay, before this, what we'll do. Uh, okay, here I'm going to apply the inner join. Inner join in the sense common values. That is common data from both the tables we are going to retrieve, and that data is going to be displayed. Join. Join data sets. Okay, wait for a minute. Okay, I'm going to join this candidate master 2016. Okay, now I joined the tables. Okay, I'm going to apply the inner join. That is what same inner join is. I'm going to apply as that we selected common values. We're going to get based on the common column 4 and column 3 and what it is showing. Based on that, you will get the value. Okay, see the common values, and based on that, certain columns it's going to retrieve. And this is so how you apply the what are join operations. Now you can do this task, several task with this one. Next, how to summarize the data. Okay, again the new step, search for the transformation. Okay, mm, new step, search for it because here column 1624 is not there because this is it refers to the older instructions. Now the data sets are updated. Okay, you are going to change this data sets. Okay, now you can do sum of column 16, average of column 16, count if column 16 greater than 0. These are the various operations you can do. That is aggregations. One is sum of column 16, um, what average count if. So you get the display. And also last option is you can rename the columns. How to rename the columns? Just again you click on the new step, then you can go with this. This is the same error mode you are going to get. Okay, because column 24 is not available. Instead of that, column 24 they specified, right? Column 24, column 2, column 16 is then. We'll delete that one. This is all about how to rename the column. Okay. Main thing is what wrangle the contribution. Here, what you are doing first, you're going to select the what campaign contribution 2016. For that, you added the step, chosen the delimiter by using this wrangle language command. Then you can use the join operation to merge with the candidate master 2016. After merge, apply means after joining this inner join only you are going to perform to retrieve the common elements. And also in the add key panel, in the suggested join key section, again you can compare this column 2 with column 11. You can apply the join operations. You can see the data. This is all about how you are going to do the operations or tasks with this data prep lab. Remember, in this data prep, mainly we are using the Trifactor tool. In this Trifactor, we are using this interface for cleaning the data. To pre-process the data, we are going to use the service option provided by the Google Cloud. That is what data prep. Got it? And in this lab, we are going to create a flow in the Trifacta. We are going to import the data set. Two data sets we are importing. One is candidate 2016, CN 2016. Another file, it is not there actually. This lab is updated. That's why I'm telling please use CN 2016 and CM 2016. You're going to rename both as candidate 2016 and campaign contribution 2016 respectively. After importing two data sets, then you are going to perform the operations. Which is the operation? First, data cleaning must happen. After that, you're going to apply the join operation. Which type of the join operation you applied? Inner join operation. After that, you're going to summarize the data. How to give the summary? You're going to apply some of the aggregation functions, that is sum, average, and all those things. You are applying only for one column and you can get the results. Then next one is how to rename the columns. Each column, because here column 1, column 2, column 3 are there. Okay. Just you're going to rename that column 1, column 2, column 3 as what the respective names, full name. This is all about data prep, quick start, and this is 1 hour continuous 1 hour lab. Okay, so all the best. You can go with this lab. Okay, enjoy this what cloud career. Thank you.